Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
It's Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Left side gets made by McConkey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, here's Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, L.A.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 21, here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. In trouble, and down he goes. Derek Hall in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck.
And he'll take it on in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
It seems across the league, Mike, that there's really two types of teams off the bye. There's the teams that are still on vacation, and it takes them a little while to get back into playing shape. And then there's the teams that come out hot. And I'm not sure anyone really understands how to handle the bye better than others, but for this unit here, that is probably as good as they could have hoped. They had a clear plan, well executed. Now they have the ability for the rest of the game to play with the lead.
Chargers 7, Seahawks 0.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Torrey Horton now to return it.
Torrey Horton on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Complete to the forward Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now on first and 10. Looking Smith-Njigba's way again, and again a pass. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 18.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 36.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Chargers' 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, run!
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Buffalo 18! Tag! 70 Lion!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Ready, run!
Herbert now on first down. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit and...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, back up after the sack, and now it's third and long. McConkey in motion. Slot man going to move in motion left.
Go.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it, staring down a 3rd and 13. Shotgun now for Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. He'll get about 2. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. It's Lambert Smith. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Chargers first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Chargers.
Here's Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Derek Hall working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Herbert. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Lambert Smith. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Makes the score. Chargers 14. Seahawks 7.
Touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
7-yard pickup.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They run with Walker, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it out of. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible, stay with the passing game, and you're able to find one of those big tight ends for a first down.
Kenneth Walker. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact, balance, and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Throwing now is Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing, Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. The Chargers first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Chargers
Herbert now on 1st down. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba to the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. And the Seahawks have broken the deadline as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
first down. Herbert. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
The Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
And he's in. Orlando Gaston. Touchdown, L.A. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will even the score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. To the air now on first and 10. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. First and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of that. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Shaheed now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1-yard gain brings us second and 9 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 70 left, dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
The quick throw on the RPO is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
Michael Dixon to
So
punt
it's
for
4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Run.
He'll get this out wide, and he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
a loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now, Herbert. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. Return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. That is caught up wide on the RPO, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of
From
7.
the 38 now, here is 2nd and 3.
At the Chargers' 38-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll look to throw. This is pump 2. To the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards from the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And less than a yard.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And for a 3rd time. And now he loses the football. And they're going to get this one back. Wouldn't that be something? Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep possession after the interception.
46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Dayon Henley.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Herbert to throw. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing again, Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. I had defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
4 yards
Herbert again. That one complete to McConkey. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he will score. Game on. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
It's the score, Seahawks 31, Chargers 20.
They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Horton. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Go.
Now Walter. He's got room to the 45. And he'll be taken down.
14 yards on the play. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Hey, hey.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Once again, it's Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. He'll get this now to the left flat, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
38-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18, run. 18, run. Cut 19. Cut.
Now they'll set up to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Buffalo 18. And up Panther 11. Panther 6. Warriors 17. Dragon 16.
They'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now. So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Run! Step.
A run. This is Hampton. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. That goes for 58. This is almost certainly four-down territory if they need them all. Down extra point gives them the lead. It is first down and goal to the 5-yard line. Now here's second and goal. To throw is Herbert. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll send their tight end left.
Ready.
Herbert to throw for it on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, I don't think this coach has much of a choice. I think he had to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you a whole lot. They're trying to take the lead here late in the game. But what a
he gets swarmed under. They need him in the end zone. It is a safety. That is the danger of the play calling down there, Greg. Trying to stretch it out, can't get there, and it's going to cost them 2 points.
Most often, Mike, anytime you're backed up, the idea is to try to get the running back running downhill at the defense. For that exact reason, he got bounced out wide. They were able to string the play out towards the sideline, and it results in the safety.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Herbert. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage. No gain to show for it.
That was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
Herbert to the air again. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Charger first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. The field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting. Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question, second and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
To throw, it's Herbert. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Horton. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll come up now for second down.
Come 19, 70 Lion. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70. Go.
Back to throw. That's dropped off for Walker. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19, Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Second and 10.
79 Bronco. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Light. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Chap 60. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And the Chargers are right back in this one.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up